I don't know what's going on. So I don't have any keys to get into the apartment. I come down here and I got the car keys and I cannot find the car. I'm literally walking around. I'm pushing the car button. Now I'm pushing the horn. Both sets of keys. And the horn's not going off. So now I'm on the second level. I'm looking and I don't see the car. I don't hear the car. I think somebody stole our car. Hey.
What?
What are you doing?
Working.
What's so funny?
You're not at class.
I know.
What's going on?
Did you drive last?
No.
Are you sure? When's the last time we drove?
You drove to the doctor.
The doctor.
Well, what's up? What's wrong?
Dakotas. I think somebody stole our car.
What?
Our car is not in the garage.
Really?
I literally just walked around everywhere and tried to hit both of the, I have both keys. And, yeah. I did not hear it. I went to every floor. Alright, so this was on Friday. On Fridays, Dakotas has gym class at 12:15. And I was already pretty frustrated, so before we were ready to leave, I was looking for our house keys. We have two separate keys. I have my house keys, and that's to get all over the apartment complex and get into our door. And then we have our car keys, and I just don't keep them on the same, it's the same thing. So I was looking around and I couldn't find my house keys. I knew I'm gonna need them to open the garage and stuff to get back in, but I couldn't find them. And so I was looking around the house for probably like 10 to 15 minutes. And now we're gonna be closer to late to get Dakotas' gym class because I was taking so long to find the keys. I just gave up on that and was like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna go and I'll figure out getting back in once we get back. I get down to the garage and as you can see, I could not find the car anywhere. It was not in the garage. I went to every level in the garage searching for the car and it's nowhere to be found. And so then I get back up, I'm calling Tabby and I need to let her know, yo, I'm gonna have to figure out this car situation because our car is gone. So I'm ready to file a police report and look for our car. When we first moved here, we got an email about there being some break-ins in the parking garage. So we was like, okay, we know people are breaking in to the parking garages and stuff like that. Whatever. Fast forward, now our car is missing. So before I make the police report, I go downstairs to our office and I ask them like, hey, has there been a car towed? And the lady informs me that yes, there was a car that was towed and that was our car. Hi, when we come pick up our vehicle, do all we need is our insurance and our ID, right?
Correct. Everything has to be valid.
So I was told if we're not here or don't pick up the car before 2:40, that it doubles or the price goes up.
The price will go up, yes.
Right. So is there we're in line, we've been in line for a while. And
honestly, it's nothing I can do. Half these people that are sitting here literally rushing me are not even prepared. They don't even have the shit that they even need while they sitting here rushing me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These people stressing me out up here. And I'm literally one person trying to do a 3-person job.
Okay, and I just want to clarify. So, but if I'm in line, do I have to pay it if I'm not here? Or like I'm here?
Yes, unfortunately, that's why I'm trying to rush as quickly as possible.
Do not charge us an extra $100. I'm here. Y'all are just taking forever to see us. We literally get to the front of the line, and we need to be there at 2:45 or 2:40. And we got to that front of the line so we could get our car, and it was like 2:39. I cannot make this up. I was so pissed. Signage over top makes it better. Signage over top makes it easier to know that this is a handicap spot. Signage over top makes it easier to understand that this is for electric freaking vehicles. Clearly, the signage here isn't clear enough, so that's why they put the sign up here so drivers know this is for handicap or electric vehicles. Signage down here and not having a sign here makes it a lot more difficult for us to know that this is reserved. Here's the problem. When I got back from picking our car up, I went to talk to the front office about this issue and my frustrations. The woman who was helping me said that the space was clearly marked. I highly disagree that this space is clearly marked, and I would agree that I'd go on to say that you know that it's not clearly marked, because not only so, like I said, we got towed for being in this spot. This is our parking manager's spot or whoever right here next to it. On her spot, she's put up a paper sign. She literally printed off a piece of paper and talked about this is a reserved spot and you will be towed. And that's her saying that it's clearly labeled. She even went on to walk up here with me to show that this sign was up here to say that they're like clearly labeled. This is why that sign is dumb and not sufficient, because you don't put that kind of sign up here to say this spot is reserved. Signs are meant to clearly get your attention. That's why a stop sign is always the exact same shape, the exact same color, and there's the exact same stop, big, same letters everywhere you go. It doesn't change because that's what that sign is designed for. Same thing with like a turning sign on the highway. There's no words on there. There's just one big picture because that's how we recognize, oh, this is only a turning lane this way. Same thing for towing. When a towing sign is put up, you don't need to read it. All of them are created the exact same with the same red outlining on it and everything to say this is a towing area, not to say this is just a reserved area. The front of our building, when you come in here, there's a sign that looks just like that, the exact same text, the exact same everything, that just says towing is enforced here. That's why that is a dumb sign. It doesn't make sense. It's not the correct sign. That's why you should put reserved at the top so that it is clearly labeled and not just at the bottom. I'm pissed because we had to pay all this money to get the car out, had to go through this huge hassle to get the car out, and it's all because y'all think this is clearly labeled. To bring it even further, she says that we commonly have this problem. I know that this is accurate because you went through the record of putting your own paper sign up. This person also did the same thing, but it's not enough to just change the word in there and put for parking spot 8. Do you realize how dumb that is? Let me know if y'all agree with that's bad signage. At night, it's really hard to see this sign. There's been plenty of times where I've almost parked in a reserved spot unknowingly.